Are you guys tired of spending your hard-earned money and then EA giving you terrible pack odds? Well, look no further. Come to MUTReserve.com for the fastest, cheapest Madden 21 coins. Use code JTibbs for 15% off your order. We did it. We did it. We did it. Redskins, football team. We are champions of the NFC East. Let's go. Yo guys, what is going on? JTibbs back with another video. For those who don't know, I'm a huge Washington football fan. We just clinched the playoffs tonight, so I'm extremely hype. We're going to be doing a Madden Ultimate Team coin giveaway before we get into the video. So all you got to do is like the video, subscribe, and comment down below Washington. I know I put Redskins, but may offend some people. However, guys, we're going to get right into this one. As you see in the title, this is the most annoying offense in Madden 21, at least for me personally. I know a lot of you guys can speak on it, and I'll kind of go into why it is as well. So I am using Tampa Bay for this offense, and we're going to be going out of the New England Patriots playbook, and the formation is the A-slot offset. Now, the reason why this is so damn annoying is a lot of defenses don't align well versus it, because it's so spread out and tight at the same time. Makes it very hard for you to guard it overall. So, we're going to be breaking down how to run this offense to its best effectiveness. Now, the audibles I like out of this are posts, 0-1 trap, levels Y sail, and PA post shot. Now, obviously, you can go with something else. If you don't like PA post shot, maybe go with China double, flood, buck sweep. Personally, I like the PA post shot because there's a cover 3 beater out of this for a one-play touchdown. Be going over that with you guys. Now, the stock play I always like to come out in is if you don't really know how to run this, is PA bubble. I always like to come out in this because it bases and aligns very well. So we're going to come out in just a random 3-4 defense. And as you guys see, we're going to go ahead and audible to our 0-1 trap. Now, this is really good because it's very hard to shoot this gap, and overall very, very effective run as well if you're going against a blitz. Now, as you guys see, that 0-1 trap blocking is going to be exceptional. Now, all I do on this is I double team, and this is really with any run, just a runner's tip. You can double team that tackle. You can even motion in if you want, but personally, I like to keep it as it is and run it up the middle. Now, this 0-1 trap is going to be very effective, especially against someone with not a good user. I wouldn't even say that. Someone could have a great user, but it's very hard to shoot this run. I would personally just always run this just to start off the drive, just because you can go ahead and really get some good yardage, as I have really bad stick there. But as you see, we're taking what the defense gives us. This 0-1 trap is going to open up especially well. Now, someone with a good user is going to be able to shoot this pretty well. However, if you can catch them lacking on their user, what I mean by that is maybe off to the side, making some adjustments, bringing their user over, and you can quick hike it. Sometimes what I like to do is when I quick hike this is I like to go to the outside if I can, because those outside blocks will be, obviously opened up. Now, the 0-1 trap, obviously, you're going to get really, really good blocks like so, and you're going to be able to bust it up for a really easy gain. So this is something you could start the drive off with if you're short on yards and you need something to go ahead and get to, and maybe a quick hike. If you see and notice your opponent trying to make too many adjustments, go ahead and do it. Now, another run play I really like is this PA bubble play I come out in. Obviously, if you see that they are committing to the pass, which they did right there, you're going to hold A and hand it off. But if they are committing to the run, and you notice that from the start, obviously right there, they're committing to the pass, you're going to want to go ahead and fire that bubble play in. Now, what I like to do with the bubble sometimes is obviously I like to go ahead and motion them over and kind of have a two-way read. Obviously, this X route is going to turn into a route, and you can go ahead and pass that. Now, you got to get that pass off a little bit quicker. Well, not quicker than that, but you want to get it off as soon as possible. It's going to be a quick throw if you can, just due to the fact that it will be an illegal receiver down the field. It's just kind of how, or offensive pass interference, if you want to call it that. Just because that's how Madden and NCAA football EA Sports games have always played. It's a weird little glitch. I don't understand it, but it makes for a really, really cool, obviously, if you can go ahead. And I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to throw that to Mike Evans right away. But you guys kind of get the point. This isn't a play I like to go to too often, but I'll mix it up in there, obviously. If you can go ahead and pick up a couple yards just like there, 1 or 2 yards, it's going to be a very effective run play. Now, next play we have up is our level sail. We're going to go to that first. Now, there's not many adjustments. I like to streak my Y guy and then put X on his drag. Now, you're going to make the quick read, which is obviously, you guys see right there, A is going to be wide open along the sidelines. And it's just a spacing concept, and it's a high-low read as well. You can't really go wrong with this play because it makes it for a very, very effective, obviously, type of, play. Obviously, if you guys are fortunate enough and you guys can go ahead and, make the reads, obviously get it out there quick enough, you guys are going to notice that this type of play is very, very deadly. Not only at beating zones, but beating man as well. That corner route's very sharp. It will cut on a dime for you, and you're going to be able to go ahead and get it out there as well. As you guys see, just talking about that, O.J. Howard absolutely toasts this man. Now, mix this up in short yardage situations. Now, what I'll do a lot of the times is in this play, what I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and put a corner route there, drag, and then leave it as is. Now, this corner route's going to serve as a substitution if I can go ahead and pass it the outside. Obviously, I couldn't right there. But if I can go ahead and hit a high-low read, I'm feeling very, very comfortable. Now, this is another aspect of this play a lot of people don't want to talk about. You're going to put this right tight end if you have a tight end apprentice on him, but I have Tom Brady with Hot Route Master, so it works. You're going to put him on a post. You're going to go ahead and leave your tight end, Gronkowski, on that in route. And then you're going to go ahead and put Godwin on a slant. Now, as you guys are going to see right here, we're going to go to the high-low read, and you guys are going to notice right there, we're going to have the slant right away. Boom. Now, to make this play even better, and what I'd highly recommend is obviously slanting him, leaving him on this side. Obviously streaking him, slanting him, and then putting him on a drag. You guys are going to see, you can either take the quick read or you can obviously take what you want right there. As you guys see, we're going to go ahead and take that slant route. The great throw out a sack from Tom Brady. And we're able to go ahead and pick up the yards. Now, the main purpose of this play is obviously, as you guys are going to see, we can even streak him if we want. We can go ahead and drag him or put him on an out route. Obviously, though, that drag is going, that out route will be our first read or the running back flat. And you guys are going to notice with this motion, we're going to take away the alignment of the defense, and we're going to be able to go ahead and motion snap it, throw it for a very, very good yard gain, hit him with a stop and go, maybe get to the outside, and take it upfield. Now, that's just with Hot Route Master, obviously, or Tight End Apprentice, if you want to call it that. You're not going to have that all the time. But you do want to take advantage of what the defense gives you, and I personally am a huge fan of that, just due to the fact that this setup is very hard to guard, especially in man-to-man defense. Obviously, you have that slant right there. We're able to go ahead and force feed it. If you need be, you can throw to that tight end crosser as well. Now, our next play is post, my favorite play in this formation. Now, what you're going to do is if you want, again, if you have running back apprentice, put them on a flat route, but let's pretend we don't have running back apprentice. Let's pretend we don't have any apprentices. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our running back on a wheel route. Now, your high-low read on the right side is what you want to hit. If you see them dropping back with A, you throw to RB on the cut. However, your high-low read on the left side is going to be very, very important. As you guys see right there, I'm able to go ahead and throw that flat route for a nice 4 to 5 yard gain. This is a very, very effective tool this year, and obviously taking your yards is very important. As you guys see right there, I'm able to step up in the pocket, get good yardage, and I see that that flat on that side bit down on my running back route, and I'm able to go ahead and throw that. Obviously right there, I'd probably throw to A, but I do want to get that lead blocker. That's just someone thinking a little bit harder, and obviously I'm able to go ahead, ooh, that was nice, and score right there. Now, with this play, you want to make sure, obviously, you're taking the yards you can get. Obviously, right there, I see my flats open. I have Rob Gronkowski. I'm able to truck some other truckers and get good yardage. This post play is also very good because what I'll do with, obviously, Evans is I'll motion him across the field. I'll see if I can go ahead and split the defense right there, which I did. I just got, sacked through the line. And I'll go ahead and really just make sure, obviously, I'm able to make the defense pay. So as you guys see right there, I'm going to throw that on the cut. And Mike Evans is a very good route runner, and he's able to go ahead and catch that. I'm not sure what ability he has. I'm tripping. I'm assuming it's something deep. But again, it doesn't really matter, as it's Mike Evans. So again, I always like to motion him inside. You guys see right there. Pass lead that up. That actually was a nice little match defense. Probably would have maybe made that catch. Again, you guys kind of get the gist. Now, this post play is especially good at getting very good outside separation. That corner route is going to beat his man almost every time, even if it's a corner. Now, the annoying thing about this defense is if I were to play man, you guys are going to notice something weird. The outside corner always, if I turn off auto flip, is always going to be on this tight end. And it'll always be like kind of the outside right here, if that makes sense. So let me go ahead and just kind of redo this defense. So what you're going to notice is this outside guy is not going to be able to play him as well. As you guys see right there, I'm going to be able to go ahead and pass lead that to the outside. And the corner, even though he's outside, is not going to get a good first step because of his misalignment. That is why I personally hate playing against this, because no matter what defense you come out in, it's going to be very hard to align both sides. You're going to A, be able to pick apart zones, and also B, be able to tell when they're in man-to-man coverage, because you'll see it's straight up man. You'll be able to put out the right routes for there as well. Now again, one more setup of this play, and I really like this, is I like to smart route that post, put RB on a wheel, and streak A. And then what I do is I motion my X receiver out. It's a high-low read on the right, and then the left is a high-low read as well. You're going to see right there. As you can see right there, we have our cover 2. We're able to find him over the middle, or excuse me, the outside, and make a correct read. It's overall just a very, very smart play to go to, and I personally think this setup right here is a very, very hard, I guess alternative plan, if you want to call it that as well. If I can go ahead and catch Mike Evans across the middle. No, I can't, but you guys kind of get the point. This play is a very, very good play, and overall, you're going to be able to freestyle a ton out of it. And that's what I love about this playbook. I love that this formation right here, you can beat a lot of great defenses if I can get good blocks, obviously, and throw to my corner route. But you guys kind of get the gist. Now, lastly, we're going to go with our play, PA post shot. This play is very, very good, nonetheless, because that tight end always gets behind zones. Now, my first setup is you're going to put B on a hitch. You're going to streak Y, and then you're going to motion Evans inside half a step. Now, your first read is going to be that, obviously, that hitch, but we did have our A route wide open for a nice dot. But obviously, your first read is going to be that hitch right there. So again, that's kind of what the play looks like. Snap the ball. As you guys see right there, our first read is going to be that hitch. And we can usually pick up pretty decent yardage. If they're playing back, you're going to have that hitch underneath. If they're playing a little bit closer, it's going to be a lot harder to go ahead and guard the other routes. The third read is going to be this A route. This is going to be your money route. This is the route that's very hard for opponents to have to guard. And what I like about it is I can go ahead and lowball that and come back to it, aggressive catch it, possession catch it, whatever the case may be, and it's going to be very hard for our opponent to go ahead and catch up to that. If you want, it is completely up to you, but what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put Mike Evans on a slant if I know they're playing man, snap it, and as you guys are going to see right there, pass lead that up, and we have a one-play touchdown just like that. So you really got to take what the defense gives you. It's very important in this play to go ahead and do that. So out of PA post shot, you have a really good, really good, obviously, cover 3 beater out of it. And we're going to go ahead and show you guys it. Now, as you guys see, cover 3, they're in it right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to streak A, go to our PA post shot, streak A. We're going to put Y on a drag, or you can put them on a streaker. Curl is completely up to you. I always like to put X, someone on a drag. And then we're going to cancel our play action. Now, don't keep the play action because it does mess up the play. But you're going to motion this inside guy B, and you're going to snap it right about here once he gets to the outside. And as you guys see right there, we have the one-play touchdown to our tight end. And it's a very, very effective touchdown. Obviously, right there, I'm going to pick up my ball. Touchdown, let's go. And it makes for a really easy cover 3 beater. Now, what I like about this play is you can really run this in any type of cover 3. I mean, overall, as you guys see, the cover 3 is based off of, obviously, alignment. And like I noticed and told you guys, obviously, at the beginning of the video, the alignment in this play is very funky. It's very weird. So you want to make sure you're always taking advantage of that. And here, we can easily take advantage of it by calling a play such as this, getting the corner confused and getting him to the outside. Now, obviously, a fast tight end is going to be able to burn this guy. No, O.J. Howard isn't the fastest. I believe he's 86, 87 speed. That safety's around 90, 91. So, obviously, he'll be able to cover a little bit, but you guys kind of get the gist. Once you get a faster tight end, and obviously his speed gets up there, maybe in MUT, maybe in franchise mode, you can really make them pay over the top. Woo, so that about wraps up today's video, man. It was a long one. I know. I appreciate you guys sticking around. If you made it to this point in the video, comment down below pork chop. And yeah, I mean, pork chop, that's it. I just want to see you stuck around until the end. Guys, this is JTibbs signing off, and as always, peace.